Okay, so I started trying to think about one of the challenges for our first date being that it must take place in a public venue, but they must also be pods. So I thought, I was thinking like maybe like jungle, like maybe we can somehow create some like jungle pods where like they can't actually interact with each other or see each other because the vines are so, I don't know, intense. But at the same time, they are able to get to know each other through the vines. I don't know. So I just picked this random world in San Selvadora. I figured, this would work. We'll put maybe some like invisible fences down. So there's six contestants. So we need like a boundary here, and then they can like walk through this wall that they definitely can't see over, right? Or this like very large hedge. This is gonna be my version of the pods. It's gonna be it's gonna be something. But this is kind of why this challenge is fun because when else would I be making something like this, to be honest with you? Ever. Now, like, we still want to be able to see them pretty well, but we want to at least be under the illusion that they aren't able to see each other. And we can totally give them like maybe some benches. That's not our only bench. Oh, like these. I thought I was just gonna be able to teleport, but I don't see my little teleporter guy that I normally use, so maybe you have to be on a person for that to work. Okay. Only one sim per couple. And then we need to have someone achieve a flirty mood. We need to take a couple pictures of the date, a brief description of the interaction, which we'll put down here. And then complete a major aspiration goal. Oh, that's right, because I was thinking that I was gonna be in the mansion. That's okay, because before the episode's over, we'll be back at the mansion. And then we have to create initial connections. So we need to form some meaningful connections. We need to establish some tension and some drama. So facilitate some moments of tension. And then showcase some diverse traits and aspirations of the contestants. So just like really keep them pretty unique. And I need to remember to take some screenshots. Okay. Well, let's meet cute in the pods. What do you guys think? Should we do it? We should do it. All right. Save. Okay, we're gonna stay at this like super fancy vacation lot right across the street from the pods. And we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I only thought it would be fair if, like in the pods, seems like they match people up with people that they would be romantically interested in. So we are going to try not to match someone who's like romantically, I guess this is a romance show, not a sex show. So we're going to go off of romance. Someone who's not like romantically into men, we're not going to put them in a pod with a man, if that makes sense. So we're going to go based off of romance in this situation. So we'll go ahead and bring up the crew. Let's see. Bigger. There we go. So I guess we'll just roll some random numbers. And we are already selected on Drew. Random number generator. Yeah, we're already selected on Drew. So we'll do so I'm gonna look up a random number generator for Drew. And there's five, and we're basically gonna go down the list. So two, which leaves us with Jordan. Romantically attracted to masculine Sims, romantically attracted to feminine Sims. Okay, so Jordan and Drew are going to be our first couple here. Jordan, Drew, or Drew, and yeah, Jordan. I have more than one Jordan, huh? That's great. Okay, this is raining, which is like not ideal, but It's the jungle. It's supposed to be romantic, okay? And then next one is we'll roll for Alex. Alex, there's three left. Random number generator 1 to 3. 1, which leaves Cameron. Cameron's attracted to feminine sims. So, oh, we'll eat any of them. So we'll default to sexual attraction. Cameron is sexually attracted to masculine sims. So we'll go ahead and go with Cameron and Alex. And which leaves for the last one, Emery and Jordan. Which they seem like they would be a cute little couple, to be honest with you. Now, how do we get them to interact with each other is the real question. Because there's a big old wall in the middle there. Let's see. So if we... Cameron. Let's see. What do we know about Cameron? Cameron, flirty, hot-headed. So I feel like she would... I feel like she'd go just straight up for the flirt. Let's see how it goes. Oh, yes. Alright, y'all. We got our first picture. The first meeting happening. Yeah, they can't see through there at all. I would definitely call this a success so far. Okay. Let's see. Sit. Let's see. Drew, I think. Drew is a romantic, goofy bookworm. So she would probably just like brighten the day. Whereas Grandma here is gonna reminisce on some good times. Yeah, this is great. Enjoying nature. Definitely not looking over that hedge, being able to see. Well, she certainly looks like she knows she's on a date with her elder, but maybe that's what she's like into. You know what I mean? Uh-oh, what's going on over here? We got some drama going on. Just like small talk. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go back and look at my goals for the day. So if you look at the goals for the day, we must take place at a public venue. We can check that off. Only one sim per couple. Check it off. I don't think anyone's been flirty yet. Seems like a lot of people are just embarrassed because they all feel like they're posers, except for my girl Drew here. But hey, he's trying, man. He's complimenting her appearance. They're trying. Got a couple pictures of the date, brief description of the interaction, screenshot of the date outcome. So we need to go ahead and make this like an official date then. Things don't seem to be going great over here. Granny's just on her phone the whole time. I see a lot of negative hearts going on over there. These two seem to be vibing the most so far. Oh no. Alex is unflirty. Rough. Rough. How are we doing over here, guys? They seem to be vibing pretty well. Sometimes I just get told I'm a little goofball. Looking for someone who can, like, handle that. I don't know if you liked that one.
Jalurba Kitsuni. Zimze Pohaben. Hemba believe? Huh? Pana Diola, Wixona Zarspa, Pemthip, Vabris, Harsigop, Oberoi, Frids, Kubarel, Kenosa, Vep, Ethioba,
Sotobarzo, Chorp Janil.
Dalish,
Maybe, Benay, Avinivis.
Chebadu,
Yikla
Mushka,
O'Dreep. Oh, yeah.
We
Nopsa.
need someone to get flirty.
Hina Ziffle. Zerpo.
Oh no, they are not doing well. I wonder if we can switch this up a little bit.
Wabarani Zimze. Malloy.
Torbaseche, Sonza Brista, Quimbo, Piv Dravoy, Yadraz Boomba, Prince Bay, Baina Flim, Krishwi.
Hmm.
Mouse.
Insult face. Jeez. Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and teleport some of these guys around. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Well, that was scary. Okay. We're gonna lose some Sims if we don't get out of here. Alright, so we may have not achieved a flirty mood. We weren't even in a date outcome there. But, so I guess you don't earn any points unless you complete the whole main challenge. The day is still young. I would say we created some initial connections and we established some tension and drama and highlighted some unique personalities. Need to complete an aspiration milestone. Well, I think it's time to call this vacation in. I think it's time. End vacation. No one's having a good time. Everyone's getting buzzed up by bees. Everyone's angry at each other. No one's even seen each other and we're all mad. So as we roll up to the Bailey Moon's place that we totally jacked for our TV show, that should give us somebody's aspiration. Who wanted to be the mansion baron? Oh, she needs to earn a lot more money. Did I make that up? Oh, mansion baron. Purchase 20 columns. There's no columns in this house. It's a modern home. All right, so we may be failing today's accolade as well. So we got a little bit of work here to kind of figure out how we're gonna start beating these challenges, but that's good. I like a challenge. So far, Alexander and sorry, what is his name? Alex and Cameron started with flirty energy, but quickly went south. And then Emery and Jordan had zero chemistry at all, while Drew looked to be, get it? To be Love is Blind's next hottest couple, as long as the bees don't get them first. Our eye is on them for first couple proposed to are engaged. So yeah, we'll sum that up for today. I'll go ahead. We failed today's aspiration. We failed that. We failed that. I'm gonna go ahead and put my files on here that I took. I took a couple good screenies. Let's see here. I thought I did. And then we'll go ahead and wrap that up there. So we will plan on picking it up for the day 2 of our challenge next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe or check out simsjourney.com if you're interested in taking your own little journey. Bye.